Okay, my name is Douglas Dowell, D-O-W-E-L-L. I am retired Air Force after 26 years, but I started in World War II and flew in the B-17s. But then I stayed in for, well, all the rest of the time. And the Air Force kept sending me to school, however, which was great on the GI Bill and then the regular school work. So I stayed then till 1968. The last 8 years I was at the United States Air Force Academy teaching. I flew out of England with the 8th Air Force, 379th Bomb Group.
And you remember some of those missions?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I do. I remember the first one very well because, you know, you put a bunch of kids in an airplane, and we were all kids. I was 8. I was 19. And we started out flying on Friday the 13th, April 13th, 1944, and we flew to Schweinfurt. And we started with 550 airplanes and we lost 55 exactly over the target. So being a whiz at mathematics, even then in those days, I lost some of my virginity. When you first start, you think, I'm never going to get hit, and everybody, the other guys get hurt. But then when you see 10% gone in that first mission, you begin to thinking, I got to fly 24 more. You think, well, am I going to make it or not? Well, luckily, kids forget that, and you just keep on going and going, which I did.
Can you describe the feeling of what it was like to actually fly in the planes, in the B-17s?
The first thing you realize is cold. The B-17 had very, very poor heaters, and of course, and if you fly in the waist, and I have flown in that waist a few missions, the windows are open. There were no windows, there was just an aperture, and your machine gun was pointing out the window, and so the air was coming in, and it was somewhere between minus 40 and minus 60, depending what altitude we were at. It's cold. And the heated suits that we wore, the blue suits, never worked properly. Either the footies didn't work, or the gloves didn't work, or something didn't work. But so you're always cold. I guess I'm cold still today. You're firing at the ME-109s and the FW-190s that come in, and we did a lot of that. As far as I know, I never hit an airplane. I would like to have, but I didn't. It's one of those things. I mean, you got all those airplanes firing at the enemy, and you never know, did my bullet hit, or did his bullet hit, or did none of them hit? So anyway, so that was my main purpose. But actually, up on top there, I was also scanning all the time, looking for enemy fighters, and also helping to keep the airplane in formation, because we're flying pretty close in a B-17, and you're going up and down like this all the time. But anyway, yeah. But I had an awful lot of friends who I lost, and some classmates from high school who were flying in the same group, and lost them. And one kid from Iowa City, which is close to where I went to high school, who I became very close to, was flying in the nose one time, and an aircraft blew the nose off of this airplane. So that one got me.
Do you think?
I can't answer that except to say I think it's good that the young kids of today know that a lot of work and a lot of people died for them and the nation. And I hope they are instilled with the same sense of duty that we were.